Hi, 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 it's Mrs. Stitches. I'm Sheila, and this is Flossmas Day. Oh, it's not in the camera view. Day 21. Happy winter solstice, everybody. It's been a while. The days are going to start to get longer. And I like just happy first day of winter. Yeah, it's the winter solstice today. That's great. And I think in honor of winter solstice, I went down to the breakfast table and I saw this sitting for me. So I'm going to open up this present in front of you guys. So first we have on top here 5 skeins of floss. So much floss. So much floss. I got a crispy rice chocolate bar. I like crispy rice chocolate bars. I got a scratch and win. Hopefully I'll win. I enjoy the crossword ones. They're fun. And I got a present. So that's the first thing I'm going to do is open up the present. Now, I want to show you the wrapping paper. I have a hard time understanding. Okay, I'm so frugal that I love wrapping with newspaper. These are flyers. There's not many newspapers around anymore, but spending money on wrapping paper to wrap things fancy when people just tear it apart and then it goes in the garbage, to me is the sort of the full-on consumerism. It's the epitome of consumerism. So we wrap with newspaper. Or the other day I used a brown bag that had broken up. I used stuffing that comes in some things you order. Mostly flyers. So, oh, it's yay! This will come in very handy with my yearly calendar that I'm doing. I think it would probably be the right size. I just cut in half. It's Ada, 18 count white Ada, which I use for the calendar. So that's awesome. Thank you, husband. Yesterday also, oh, that's awesome. Yesterday I went to my craft group, and I'm going to insert a video here of a little bit of just the ferry ride, or waiting for the ferry to leave. So I'm inserting the video here. Here we are on the ferry. Like I said, it's a very windy day. On my way to my fiber group, and I don't know if you can tell how much we're rocking and rolling, and we're just sitting at the dock right now, but it's this is a pretty view along here. Now you can see us going up and down. This is underneath the dock here, but it's not as bad as one time. One time we were just getting slammed against the wall. Going now, that's good. So this won't be a full video of all the way across, but I'll just show you a little bit. So pulled nicely away from the dock so we don't slam into it. That's good. You can see it's a real gray day today. We'll probably have good crashers on the way back. It's usually coming back that you kind of go in, not necessarily against the tide, but a lot of the waves come in from Bay of Fundy is on our right, and St. Mary's Bay, which is the smaller one, is on the left. Oh, look at those crashers there. That's what we like to call waves, is crashers. That's a power station there because they have some tidal power out here in the passage. We get really fast currents coming through here. And so they set up a tidal power platform. You can just barely see it over the top of the rail here. Oh, you probably can't see it. I gotta zoom in. So the thing that's kind of looks like a boat off the island, that is a tidal platform. And essentially it's got turbines in the water. And the tides will cause the turbines to spin, which will create the energy that then gets harnessed as power. And so and that's Peter's Island. It was a functioning lighthouse. It no longer is a functioning lighthouse. I believe it also may be a bit of a bird sanctuary. So they haven't done much with it because there's conflict with, I think, the Ministry of Environment over the safety of the birds and keeping it as a sanctuary and getting onto the island to fix it up. So it is now pretty much, they do have a group of Save the Lighthouse, but I think it's a difficult battle. So, and that's called South Point over there. And then we're heading over to Briar Island, which you can just barely see in the distance. There's Briar Island and the dock we're heading to. Like I said, this is actually pretty smooth sailing, so we'll video some on the way back, but I'll stop the video now. Bye. And went over to my fiber group, and I thought it would be fibering. I forgot that we were doing paper art. So they've done it a couple times. We made those bell ornaments. Yesterday we made this. So it's kind of just their paper strips that are folded in such a way and glued, and it makes a star, a Christmas star. So my husband laughs at me. He goes, "Why are you doing elementary school crafts?" But they're kind of fun. The ladies trying, and there were lots of people there, more than we get for our fiber group. I'm going to do another today's ornament just because I have. So with it being the winter solstice, I thought this would be a beautiful dusty ornament to show. It's a cardinal, I believe, maybe. That's there. It's a little red bird. Very, very pretty. We're actually going to put that right here. We're not going to even hang you. You get to go there by the bell. Okay, I am tired today. It's actually wet snowing right now. It was supposed to be a nice day today. It is a nice day. I could not sleep last night. I went to bed and there were so many. We got a view of the ocean, like from right where I sleep. I can see the ocean, and there were lobster boats out there, and they got these big bright lights on, and it's like the light is just shining in the bedroom. The bedroom is like all lit up, and I just couldn't sleep. I think I laid in bed all night long, just on the surface. I call it shallow sleeping, where you're sort of aware the whole time that you're not really sleeping. Kind of sleeping, but not really. But okay, my holiday countdown is there. So I added this gray and this white, and let's see, I think today's color looks like it's another twofer. I have to double check on this. This is actually a light blue, but it's going to read white, and we got a very light green that's going to go somewhere. So those are today's colors. I just got to double check on that to make sure that's right, but I think it's right. Wow, 21. There's today. There's 5 days left to stitching on this. It has been fun doing. I enjoy doing stitches that you do every day and they finish. So I told my husband this. So it gives me something, not that I need something to focus on, but you have that goal every day. And the fact that right about now or some point, you know, it's just about over. Not that you want it to be over with, but that you're going to actually be done. You're going to have a finish. So that's quite, it's a nice completion. And this has been fun having the different colors. So, you know, I get kind of finish up the stitch for the day with the color. I think yesterday's I almost finished it all up while I was uploading the video. And then I get a spin and get my new color, and I kind of glance briefly where it's going, make sure there's not more than one color sometimes, and then I get it. Then by today I forgot what color it was altogether. So pretty fun. Okay, we get a figurine. Yay! This is the Dest Bay ever. The Dest Bay ever. Okay. 21 is right here. It's been a while since we've had a figurine. Let's see what figurine we got. Hi, guy. Let's see. Oh, I think it's the... Oh, neat. I got the Ferris wheel. I think it's the Eye of London, which I kind of don't understand, but let's see if it's not going to focus. Let's see if I can make it focus. I'm going to try one thing. Let's see. Nope. It doesn't want to focus. Nope. There you go. I don't know why it won't focus. Everyone else's focuses, mine doesn't. But there we go. We'll put it by my face. That's the trick. And then you get to see all my wrinkles. No! The Eye of London. Neat. That's fun. So some things were on the cover. That might have been on the cover. I didn't look too hard, but that's kind of a nice surprise. So there we go. So I thought this was going to be a long one, and I was going to tell a story today, but I think I'm going to save it for tomorrow. I think I'll save it for tomorrow because it's not a very exciting one. My best story is the last one. I think I'll tell that Christmas Eve. So one tomorrow and then one on 24th on the day after, every other day from here. So yeah. So I want to wish everybody a wonderful, happy solstice. The solstice is a special day in my husband and I's past. We met on the winter solstice. There was a run in Nanaimo where I was from that a friend of mine and me put on, and it was multiple distances. It was at a park that's a big huge lake, and it's like a 6K loop, and we did a marathon or a half marathon or a 10K. And my husband came one year, it was always on the winter solstice, and came one year to run his first marathon there. And so he did the early start, I did the early start. I almost didn't go that year. And he says I blinded him with, I had a headlamp on, and I'm like looking at him, just blinding him with the light, and kind of chatted briefly before the marathon. He says I was a bit arrogant. I think I asked him how many marathons he'd done, and he said it was his first. And I went, "Your first? Oh, this is my 30-something," or something stupid like that, the way I am sometimes. And he was very sweet. He tried to wait for me. He's faster than me. He tried to wait for me, and he just got too cold. And then they had a photographer, and so they posted pictures. So he kind of found out who I was from that. And fluke, both of us just had started Facebook probably within like months. And so he Facebook requested my friendship on New Year's Eve, and I accepted. And that to me was the start. And so then let's see, we kind of, when we bought our house here, we decided, what day do you set as a closing date? And I thought it was kind of romantic. Let's pick December 21st. Not smart. We were across the country. It's very difficult to do a closing, a big deal, across the country. You had to have papers signed. You had to get them there around Christmas rush time. Overnight deliveries were not overnight. They were going to be 3-day deliveries. It was not fun at all. So it was a romantic idea, but not very smart. But we got our house, and December 21st still is, to me, a special day. It's day we met. It's the day we met. So anyways, happy solstice to everybody. Happy solstice, husband. And take care, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.